Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Um, but ultimately, man, we're here to interpret the scriptures. This is Daniel 7, and this nigga got a bonnet on Salaki. This is Daniel 7 and 8, and we know Daniel 7 and 7 is talking about Rome. We know, of course, Rome is reincarnated as America. The heads are reincarnated. The heads were brought back. The horns were brought back, right? The vassal states, right? With France being one of the heads. So, of course, they have to they have to be on the same agenda as America. All right, it says, I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots. And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things. All right, you have this little horn come out, which this little horn represents America. And you have these 3 horns, which represent Britain, France, and Spain, the 3 countries that actually populated the Americas, right? Primarily North America, because that's where Babylon is. And then out of those 3, like it says, a little horn. All right, and then it talks about the eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things. And that's what Esau is, man. He speaks great things. He speaks wicked things against the Heavenly Father. All right, just an example of that. Revelation 13 and 4. As a matter of fact, verse 3, let's get some context. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the world wondered after the beast. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. Right? Rome gives power unto this beast, America. And they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? All right, but the scriptures also tell you what? Beat your plowshares into spears, your pruning hooks. Now, these other nations, let the weak say, I am strong. See, there was a time where America was put fear in the hearts of all these other places. All right, Jake thinks they fought for this place, it meant something. They didn't. They used you for the expansion of their empire. All right, but now the weak are saying, I am strong. You got all these other nations who are rising up like, hold up, man. Yeah, this shit ain't gonna fly no more. That's why you see like Jake represent, man, they put out all the stops this year, man. They had LeBron out. This is his, final Olympic season, and the gold, and then they hit the buzzer beater. They put all the stops out this year. All right, Lord willing, this will be the last time we have to see this. Which the gold medals, they ain't gold. The silver, I don't think it's real silver. The bronze, they don't have all. In the past, it's supposed to be 100%. That's the point of the medal. Right, the point is in verse 5 though. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. And power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against the Most High, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. And that's what this man has done. He's blasphemed against the Heavenly Father. He's blasphemed against his Son. He's changed his name around, even though they know the original Hebrew. They know the name. And them that dwell in heaven. He's blasphemed the images of the angels. Like you saw in that video for that closing ceremony. I don't know. I think that's supposed to be Satan. And then it shows the world. Whatever Esau's trying to do, we already know the scriptures say that the wicked devices shall fail. All right, verse 7. it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome. So we're looking at a nation that's been revived, fooling the world with military power, who can make war with the beast, who's making war against the saints. I mean, come on, man. Right? Esau, you're written throughout. It's codified all throughout, so that they could never get it, but the elect can. What did he say? The pride of thy heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. All right, when you look at these high rises, these different apartments, these lofts, whatever, it's like caves. Right? They basically recreated Petra. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all nations, kindreds, and tongues, and nations. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. All right, so if you're not of the elect, you're going to worship him. You're going to worship his image. When they come out with their technology, you're going to allow that to be put in yourself. And your name is not going to be written in the book of life. You're not going to make it. Now, you have a lot of people who claim that they believe in God and I believe in the Son, but you don't believe in Yahweh Shai. You don't believe in the Heavenly Father. You don't call on his name. You don't try to make amends. You don't seek him 10 times more. And see, that's what we're here to do, man. We're not here to exalt ourselves. That's what Esau does, man. Right? It says what? He says, I am. He is. Here it is. It is. First off, they'll tell you it is no God. But if it is a God, then he has to be white. His son was white, obviously, right? Everybody was white, until you start to really do your research. Like, hold up, man. This is some bullshit. All right, because just bullshit. All right, Psalms 12:3. The Lord shall cut off all flattering lips and the tongue that speaketh proud things. Who have said, with our tongue will we prevail, our lips are our own. Who is Lord over us? All right, that's what these Edomites say. Who is more powerful than us? Who make war with the beast? All right, we got all these countries, all these great history of great generals, and of course, the Eiffel Tower was funded by the same bank that was, that charged the Haitians. And that's a representation of power. The dirty ass Paris is disgusting, man. That shit. Just even looking at it, man. Esau shit is toe up. Their style is faded. It says, for the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy, now will I arise, saith the Lord. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. And that's what they do. Shit. Look, we don't have to give you revelations. We don't have to give you shit. Here, you can come and compete and win and represent us and have a chance. Of course, it's got to be a white man to coach them, of course. On a global scale, of course. You know how that goes. Right? Usually an Amalekite. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. Right, the time is coming, man, where they're about to try to, all their little plans and their schemes, and they're about to try to get all of them off. They're going for entire global domination, and anybody in the way, you're going to get a boot on your neck. All right, but the Lord is about to throw a wrench in their plan. And guess what? You guys are going to have to go to war very soon. Probably this year. Right? Because Israel is starting to beg and Israel is starting to cave. Yeah, the same old moves don't work anymore. Thou shalt keep them, O Lord. Thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. Excuse me. The wicked walk on every side. Look at two Bati boys walk in front of me. They got a pink do-rag on. One of them got a bonnet on. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. And that's one thing that pisses you off, man. You got to keep seeing this weirdo shit. You know, and then people want to jump in politically. Well, you know, if the Republicans are in, we don't have to. Look, the Republicans are with that shit too. They just want to keep it on the down low, all right? You got that clip, that old clip, I forget who it was, with Trump with the senator, and he got the dress on or whatever. All right, and yeah, Trump was friends with Epstein too. He was on the island too. Him and Bill. All right, they probably swapped wives or whatever. This is Revelation, yeah. This is Revelation 12 and 17. The dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. Right, and yeah, they of course we've been at war, but now they're really gonna start cracking down on what we say, on how we expose it, because the jig is up now. They don't have the air of surprise anymore. They don't have the secrecy. All right, the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. All right, so our people are going to be found, the elect is going to be found with the name of the Heavenly Father, with the name of His Son, with the commandments. All right, because yes, we're not under the law, but the law is forever, you know, and we do have to try to the best of our ability. You know, we're not going to put them, somebody of the elect is not going to put on no dress and be exploited. No. Right, they're not going to do certain things to be exploited like all these other people who won 15 minutes of fame. All right, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, 2 and 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come. And that's what the day we're waiting on, the day of judgment. All right, that's why we're waiting on Esau to make his move. Make your move, man, so this day could come that's been spoken about since the beginning. All right, this changing of the age. For the day, that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Esau has been revealed, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he is the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. All right, when you look at BlackRock, State Street, all of these mega corporations, they really want to own everything that you see, everything that you can purchase. They want to own you. All right, and now they're about to make a play for controlling that very thing, buying and selling. It's about to be a complete overhaul, man. You've been seeing, for the last couple of years, you've been seeing data leaks, and then they'll have a couple of lawyers running a what's it called? You know, they'll have the little case, and if your information was leaked, please contact us for a settlement of this amount and blah blah blah. You know, they've been doing that a lot, as you know. Another thing too, shit, they're running out of precious metals. It's not even the dollar, we're so far off of the price of gold and silver and the value of the dollar. You know, Esau just did freestyle some shit. You know, that's how shaky this place is, man. You literally got like I ordered a card in the mail, and then, you know, they'll do the thing. If you order a card, you can have a digital card or whatever on your phone. But then my phone stopped working correctly, so I couldn't access the digital card. I couldn't access none of my money. And of course, it won't let you use the ATM with the on the phone digital card. Or certain ones it wouldn't. So I just had to go without, and then get the card overnighted. I mean, that's how much control this man has. That you know what I'm saying? Barter. You can, certain places you can barter, but there's no real barter system set up. There's no real. You can't have your own currency. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. You can't. I can't pull silver out of the earth and then take it to be minted and pressed and all. No, they have to do it, and they'll put in this and they'll put in that, and then they have certain coins which are worth more. And this coin is from this year. It's all, everything is all bullshit. And you could have that coin and spend it at the store. I forget what year it was the cutoff for the silver nickels, but you could go in the store, spend that, 5 cents, but then the damn coin is worth $60 or whatever, and you have no idea. This is that place of confusion. When you go back to Daniel 7, and it speaks on Babylon, it kind of has some of the similar characteristics of with America, because Daniel 7 and 4, the Assyrio-Babylonian Empire, the first was like a lion and had eagle's wings. I beheld till the wings thereof were plucked, and the Assyrians were taken down, and it was lifted up from the earth, and was made upon the feet as a man, and a man's heart was given to it. It was lifted up. It was that pride. And Nebuchadnezzar was humble for that reason. And he admitted that, look, their God that's the God. Right? And yeah, you have gods many, you have lords many, but you only have one Lord of Lords, the Heavenly Father. Then, of course, coming in his stead, Yahweh Shai. Right, Isaiah 31:3. Now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fail, and he that hopeth shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. And that's what's about to go down. The weaponry is about to fail. Everything is about to fail. So just keep going, Aki, man. No matter what situation you're dealing with, however Satan is fucking with you, that stupid ass job, or whatever is going down, man. Whatever's going down, keep the faith and do it to the end. These people are desperate. They can't dance. All of their bread and circus events are looking lame. And fucking rigged too. That's another thing. They rig all that shit. They rig a lot of it, if not all of it. But like it says, both he that helpeth shall fail, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall all fall down together. For thus hath the Lord spoken unto me, like as the lion and as the young lion roaring on his prey, when a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice. What does it say? Speaketh proud things, speaketh great things. He ain't afraid of Esau. All right, we are science and trust science, and we know everything, and our technology is so great that we're going on. And fuck you. Nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall the Lord of hosts come down to fight for Mount Zion and for the hill thereof. As the birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also he will deliver it, and passing over he will preserve it. Turn ye unto him from whom the children of Israel have deeply revolted. For in that day every man shall cast away his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which your own hands have made unto you for a sin. So at the end of the day, fuck all that silver, that gold, whatever you hold precious. The Lord is about to give us something greater, man. We're about to receive salvation. We're about to receive a kingdom. Shalom to the elect.